Indeed. Say, kids, what time is it?
And here to perform our national anthem, please welcome 104-year-old World War II Army veteran, Staff Sergeant Dominic Critelli.
Slapdash Toys, it's the Tomlin playset.
Set it up!
And watch your kicker boot another three-pointer.
Field goal!
Comes with Coach Figure guaranteed to finish 9-8 every single season.
And kicked it! Another field goal!
It's the Tomlin playset, the only football toy that always goes 9-8. Call the shots with Coach T, rack up threes with the spring-loaded kicker, and watch old man quarterback's arm barely move.
Let me hear you all say, E-L-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go, Birds!
Devin, what guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. Diggs is the guy.
Least I should date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
Why Diggs?
Man, no.
He's crazy.
He's not a guy that you want to bring home to your parents.
He talks a lot,
Outrageous. Don't know what he's going to say.
and I don't like him.
We're going to leave it like that. No.
Yo, look at this. Look at the little troll, bro. Blue wig and everything, crying his eyes out. That is wild.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
This is not an NFL official speaking German.
Plus, they offered to wind the clock so it really ends the game at this point. End of regulation, we'll roll to.
I'm not sure what he said there.
Stumping the whole team.
I'm getting this on video. This is wild.
I used to feel trapped in my own body until I got traded to the Steelers and somebody recommended I take Crash Out. I used to be humble until I made a few Pro Bowls. But then I took it and crashed the fuck out.
I took it and did all kind of unnecessary shit.
I took it and got into a bar fight.
I took it and put Ed Reed on his ass when he wasn't looking.
I took it and got toasted like a strudel. I took it and did a touchdown celebration while down 3 scores.
I took it and danced on TikTok against my coach's wishes.
And of course, I have nothing to do with it, even though I'm the common denominator.
Take as necessary or whenever the fuck you feel like it. Do not take if you don't play for the Steelers or if you're not a wide receiver. Taking it may end your career prematurely, but you know, fuck it.
I know it stings right now. I know. We left plays out there, but listen up. Fellas, we may have lost, but now we're on track for 9-8. Yeah, 9-8, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Staff Sergeant Dominic Critelli.
Welcome to another train wreck episode of the Sports Dorks. Here's Bruce, Edson, and Keith for this week's news, notes, and bad takes.
I just want to be your everything.
Oh my gosh.
I'm only wearing Jets bag because that Andy Gibbs song is stuck in my head. So you all have to feel my shame.
I gotta go back to bed.
Now it's
I'm going back to sleep. I'm going back to sleep. It's done.
Hello, everybody. It is. It's stuck in my head. Andy Gibb. What are you going to do?
I thought he was shadow dancing for a minute. Oh no, another Gibbs song. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
That helped.
Hey, how'd everybody do on their picks last week?
Not too good.
Not too good. I don't like the sound of that, Edson.
I think I was 0-5. Wait, if we were doing points, I think I did. I think I crapped the bed.
We're doing points. So you picked it, Bruce. You said we're doing points. So what Edson and I did is we picked both ways just in case, so we're covered.
Yeah.
So you said points when I talked to you on the phone, so points it is. So, I think I have a shot now. I might actually.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah. We'll give you the postseason. Edson and I just like that's your. Okay, I'm going to say it. That's your belated birthday present. We're giving you the postseason.
Well, I thank you. You're so good. So with points, you were what, Bruce?
I think I was 1-4 because after the Packers game, I didn't care anymore.
Well, there were 6 games.
Okay. I don't care. I really don't remember what I picked. I really don't.
We'll have to go back. I know you texted it, right?
Yeah, you texted it.
Okay.
All right. You know what? We'll get to that.
I could check.
I
was 4-2.
Okay, you won. Congratulations.
I got the first 2 wrong too. It was the Rams and the Packers were the ones I got wrong. That was the first night, and I'm like, holy crap! I'm off to a crappy start. And then I got the next 4 right.
Damn.
Right?
Okay.
I had Bills plus 1.5. They covered. I had the 49ers plus 6. They won outright. I had the Patriots minus 3.5. They covered. And I had Houston minus 3. And they more than covered.
Wow. Woo.
In fact, because Mike Tomlin was so ashamed of that game and he resigned the next day, Jim Mora had to come and speak for him.
Well, what happened was that second game, we got our ass kicked, or the second half. We just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. The second half, we sucked. We couldn't stop the run. Every time they got the ball, they went down and got points. We got our ass totally kicked in the second half. That's what it boiled down to.
That guy's awesome.
There's more, but you get the gist.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly describe what happened to the Steelers on Monday night. So
I was 3-3. I think you were 2-4, Bruce, because you got Carolina right and you got Buffalo right. I know.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
I think you were 2-4.
All right.
Okay, I'll take that.
I was 3-3, so
okay.
We're all
All
kind
right.
of like in line.
So Bruce 2-4.
Okay.
It was Green Bay, Carolina, Buffalo. Yeah, Philadelphia didn't cover, right? No, Chargers. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Edson 3-3.
Yeah, that I really thought Jacksonville was going to win. That game really killed me.
Yes.
That game was a good game.
Don't you have them going to the Super Bowl in your bracket?
Yeah, my whole bracket went down the drain on that one.
Hey, this is a landmark moment. I'm actually ahead of you guys.
I almost had both sides of the bracket because Carolina almost beat the Rams. Then I would have really been.
There's plenty of time for me to step on a rake. In fact, I don't feel good about many of my picks, so we'll get
when it's like such a confined thing with like just limited amount of games, you're like, oh, everyone is like big.
It really is. It really is, and it's this year I think it's more open than any other year we've ever seen. So
right,
like going in, I said there's 2 teams who have no shot, and it was Pittsburgh and
Carolina.
Carolina, yeah. So here's the coaching carousel. So a couple of surprises: Jim Harbaugh being let go, and then Mike Tomlin stepping down. That was a bombshell. I couldn't believe when I got that text.
Right
at midday on Tuesday. More than time, as you know, I've been screaming about that. And there's a lot of people piling on, like F him and good, and I mean it's long overdue, but give the guy his credit. He was a staple there. He was the face of the city for 2 decades.
Right.
I think he should have, when Big Ben retired, he should have walked out too.
That's a good point.
That was when he should have gone. So anyway, the Giants, they're still talking contract.
Yeah, I know.
What's still going on?
I thought it was finalized. I mean, Schefter's like, they're crossing their T's, dotting their I's.
Yeah,
They're still like,
I'm like,
I'm
2
like,
days of
come
that.
on.
Hey, Bruce, that was a pretty good impression of him.
Thank you.
Dotting their T's. They're dotting their T's and crossing their I's.
It's crossing.
That's the problem. They're crossing eyes. And you can't read that damn contract.
Edson, boom.
Last I heard on NFL radio last night was that it's just a couple of language items they're trying.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to be a 5-year deal for like $100 million.
Wow.
Yeah, they'll be high.
Harbaugh's like, no, I can't guarantee a winning record, so let's just move on.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna have to change that AI video of Mike Tomlin to John Harbaugh. We're on our way to 9-8.
That's the funny thing. I just realized something. That video was really prophetic because if you remember, this is the first year they've had 17 games.
Yeah.
So saying 9-8, that's pretty scary.
Was it? I thought last
like 3 years now.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was the first year 17 games.
No.
I remember last year. I thought definitely was.
No, the Steelers have been 10-7 3 years in a row.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Falcons hired president of football Matt Ryan.
Okay.
Miami Dolphins picked up a new GM from Green Bay. Edson, director of player personnel, John Eric Sullivan, goes from Green Bay.
And immediately dropped their head coach.
And immediately ditched it, which you called. Like you said, a new GM's not going to want to work with the existing coach. Come on.
That guy will be an offensive coordinator somewhere, although he's interviews for head coach too.
Yeah. I think I think he's more like what's his name in New England?
Yeah, I don't know who you're saying, but
the offensive coordinator. Come on, brain. Come on.
Josh McDaniel.
Yeah, thank you, Josh McDaniel, who's a crappy head coach, but he's like the best OC in the league. Offensive coordinator David Blau went to the Redskins. The Redskins, I said it.
Right.
Greg Roman got fired from the Chargers. I'm not surprised. I mean,
after 3 points,
that offense stuck in neutral, man. Tampa Bay fired their OC, which is not surprising considering the way Baker Mayfield just fell apart with all that talent. I know there were injuries up the wazoo, but look at San Francisco. They figured out a way to do it.
Yeah.
When you're supposed to have a franchise quarterback, you should figure out a way to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
They lost 7 of the last 9 or something like that, 8 of the last 9. And special teams coordinator Thomas McGahee.
McGahee sounds good.
McGahee. Here you are, Edson. Mike McDaniel gone.
Gosh, I didn't even realize he was there for 4 years. Jeez.
It goes by quick. The NFL makes time fly. OC John Morton left release from Detroit. That might be a landing spot for Mike McDaniel right there.
Yeah, good point.
Defensive coordinator Joe Witt in Washington. I'm still surprised Dan Quinn survived.
Boy, they cleared out his whole coaching staff and just
His
coaching staff went faster than that lead in the Super Bowl.
Last man standing, man, I'll tell you. And I'm surprised he survived after getting Jaden Daniels killed twice.
Right.
Our boy, man. Our boy.
He couldn't quite pull the trigger on the timeout.
Why? Jonathan Gannon. Jonathan Gannon was a hard luck fire to me. They were competitive all year long. I mean, they only what did they get blown out twice this year? I mean,
I know.
The Raiders they backed up the U-Haul truck and just packed everybody up.
I'm so mad about that.
Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, and Tom McMahon all gone. Tom Brady's like, enough of this crap. We're starting over.
I remember going to a football game down in D.C. The first game, the Redskins and the Eagles at FedEx, and Chip Kelly was the offensive coach. Was the coach of the Eagles.
Yep.
And they were unstoppable.
Remember that first year, and then they couldn't do it.
They couldn't do it. I mean, they were running plays every 15 seconds.
Yeah, they brought that college offense, but then the whole league, like Tomlin used to say, the league punches back, right?
Yep.
Right.
And that's what happened. Like once everybody got film on that, they're like, oh, they probably found it really easy to, because Chip Kelly hasn't done anything really since that 1 year.
Right.
But in college, he's great.
Right.
Oh, we got some comments coming in here. Cake Man. Shout out the Lions. The Lions are awesome, dude. John Martin, yeah. I really think McDaniel would fit great in Detroit. I also think Stefanski would, but he's head coach material.
Yeah, he's good. He's underrated. I think he's very underrated.
I agree.
Very good.
I agree with you, and I'm pissed the Steelers haven't even put him on their interview sheet.
Yeah.
Raheem Morris, rough deal. Terry Fontenot kind of deserves it after hamstringing them with that Kirk Cousins contract and then using the first round pick on another quarterback like a week or two later.
Yeah, I think Raheem Morris was just caught in that wave of the general manager as well.
Yeah, I agree. Chase Black.
Oh, yeah, this one I'm not shocked. They almost screwed it up again. And
I know, but it's crazy to fire a coach during a playoff run. That's Jets lose defensive coordinator Steve Wilkes. Shocking. When you go all season with no turnover, 4 turnovers, 4 fumbles, no picks,
no interceptions. Yeah.
Wait a minute, is that Steve Wilkes or Steve Wilkos, the guy that used to do Jerry Springer?
Maybe that was the problem. They hired the guy
okay.
Springer.
Okay, I was confused.
Maybe.
I mean, it was very weird though. Every time we walked out of the field, everyone started screaming Jerry. It was very confusing.
Of course, Dable's gone, and defensive coordinator Shane Bowen's gone, and John Harbaugh looks like he's coming in. Callahan was released halfway through the year. Kevin Patullo gone.
Wow.
Philadelphia. Well, their offense looks.
Yeah, I know.
Horribly.
Oh.
You know what? Jim Moore actually came on about the second half there too.
Horse performance in the second half. Horse.
The gold mine.
Steelers Mike Tomlin gone of his own accord. The great part here is by Tomlin resigning, they still have his rights for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Tomlin's going to coach next year. He's going to chill for a year.
But even if he comes back the year after, they have to trade his rights. So there will be draft picks on the line for wherever he ends up. There will be a price tag, which is, I think, part of his plan. I'll leave. You got some draft capital, with my contract. So Cliff Kingsbury gone in Washington. Chris Greer, the GM, gone in Miami. And that's it. So there's a lot of change, as usual. Let's get to this week's games, shall we?
Yes.
What happened there? Why does it still say that? Please.
We'll be right back to Sports Dorks after this brief timeout.
Hold on, boomerang again. Hang on. Elevator music time. That's why. I'm an idiot. All right, there we go.
Well, you did wear the Jets bag, so
I did wear the Jets bag. The Andy Gibbs song that's running through my head.
Oh. Oh, there's some bad memories. Oh my gosh. Stop it.
Sorry. All right, we got Bills going to Denver. First game tomorrow.
Is that the first game today or tomorrow?
Today.
I mean today. Holy crap. Wow.
Edson, he can't get the dates right for the podcast feed. Now he's talking about Andy Gibb and the games that are going to be played tomorrow today.
I'm not sure this coffee works.
What's next? By the way, we just hired Curly Lambeau for a coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, this coffee isn't working. Sorry. First game today. Buffalo traveling to Mile High Stadium. Let's see. The current odds stand at Buffalo getting 1.5 on the road.
And
wow, how did that changed a little bit.
Yeah, it
earlier
did.
in the week, Buffalo was the favorite,
but
just by 1 or something.
Ed Oliver is coming back, and so is Curtis Samuel. So that should help. Let's check the old AccuWeather, shall we?
Oh, I was just doing that for you right now.
Whoops. Yes, Denver, Colorado.
37 degrees at game. What time is the game?
4:30.
4:30. It will be 38 degrees and sunny.
Yeah,
not bad then.
I want some snow. There it is, 38 degrees. Nah, come on, man. Maybe they should bring the snow machines in off and just blast.
You can borrow some from Chicago.
So the only real factor will be the thin air, of course. But
right.
After watching what Josh Allen did last week, I tend to think that in looking at, I mean, Denver's got a great defense, but looking at how ineffective their offense can be for long spells.
I know that is a problem.
I have a feeling Buffalo, with the playoff experience, Josh Allen, they find a way to pull this thing out.
Josh Allen's a truck. He's so good.
I wonder, just like waiting in the extra week, how that might have negatively affected them. Just waiting around for getting more and more anxious. And I don't know. I mean, every team needs the rest, but Denver might be just a negative effect just waiting the extra week.
You tend to see that a lot. These teams, they get that bye and they flatten right out.
Yeah, they just kind of
all the momentum they had going in, and Denver had to actually work for that number 1 seed. They barely beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
In that last game there. I mean, it took a last minute score against the Chiefs' third string offense. Third string quarterback, a lot of subs. So, I don't know. I haven't felt good about the Broncos all year, really.
Neither have I.
Except for that pass rush. The rest of it,
I'm taking Buffalo because I think Josh Allen's on a mission this year. I really do. I think he's like
that play last week where he went for the tush push.
Right.
Or it was like on the 10-yard line, first and goal or fourth and goal. And then they picked, like, he got carried some of the way, but you could see he was still churning, and like that was
when
sick. That happened. Yeah, when that happened, I was like, you know what? This guy's on a mission. So I don't see it happening. Edson, what are your thoughts?
I'm going to be a contrary. I'm going to go with Denver.
Wow.
Give you a chance for me being in last this time. I don't know. It's like that's all. I keep hearing exactly what you guys have said all week long, and I'm thinking to myself, well, it's the NFL. Sooner or later, it does something opposite, and I'm going to go this time with this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I totally agree with you about Denver hasn't played really good games, or they just barely get by their opponents. I just give Sean Payton a chance to, with what I said, opposite of what I said with the players. Sean Payton getting the extra week to come up with something to deal with the Bills is the kind of the positive that they have.
Well, I think if Dobbins plays there, that changes their offense a little bit, because they can't really run the ball well unless he's in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if he starts fine, but he's got to be effective and he's got to last the whole game too. There's no saying that's going to happen. But
I definitely agree with you about Josh Allen. He definitely wants that this year, and if they can't get to him, like the strength of the Broncos is the pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
If they can't get to him, then they're going to get blown out.
Yeah. I don't know. I just the Bills are all banged up. The cupboard's a little bare at the receiver position, but I don't know. I think if they don't do it this year, when are they going to do it? They have to.
That's true. Very true.
And I think they know that. And I think they're also kind of fighting for their coach's job. So, we'll see. Last time they matched up, Buffalo blew them out, but that was in Buffalo. So,
yep.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So you're taking Denver minus the points. Bruce and I are taking Buffalo with the points.
Right.
All right. And that game is when? Tomorrow now at 4:30?
And boy, I hope now that I said that Denver somehow doesn't squeak by winning by 1 and I still lose.
That could happen. That's why the points are dangerous. Odds makers know what they're doing.
Yeah.
CBS at 4:30 p.m. Tony Romo. And Jim.
Oh gosh, man, there's not going to be a failure of the Josh Allen fan club there. He just loves to jump on the quarterbacks all the time.
Right. He's getting to the point of nauseating. Tonight, 8:00, big one in Seattle on Fox. This would be your Tom Brady game, I'm guessing, right?
Most likely.
Tom Brady and Kevin Burkhardt, I think. It could be Greg Olsen.
I like Greg Olsen. I like him better than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Brady might not be doing this next year. I don't know.
I don't. Tom's gotten a lot better. He was way worse last
No, I meant in terms of like how much he gets involved with the Raiders. I mean, there's a line,
I know.
There's a line there where you know.
Well, that's just it. I think you got to commit one way or the other, right?
Yes,
Just
exactly.
Be a full-time commentator or be a full-time team owner. Don't be both.
Look at that yards per game.
And never mind the Pizza Hut commercials. Good God. That's a good one, though, when he gets creamed by the old lady. Don't miss that. This game, boy, it came out late yesterday. Adam Schefter, I got it right here. Let me move it over to here. Ba-bang. Sam Darnold suddenly went on the injury report.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that really late. It came out really late.
Yeah. This could be a problem because, look, to me, the only thing that could hurt Seattle in this game is Sam Darnold, right? And if he's playing injured, that makes it even worse. Their backup quarterback situation is not good. It's Drew Lock and Jalen Milroe.
Wow.
Ew. So
that's just a PR move. They're like expecting
they're
expecting the pumpkin to appear. So they're like, well, no, he was really injured. So
this is going to be the biggest game of Sam's career.
Right. Sure.
Ifs, ands, or buts about it. Has he ever been this far before? No, he hasn't. Right?
I definitely.
Did they lose in the wild card last round in Minnesota?
I think they did.
Yes, that's right. They did. It was like 2 games in a row where he was like the last game of the season, and in the wild card he kind of just fell apart. Both games.
Became a pumpkin, as you like to say. Yeah. So I mean, if he is legitimately hurt, that can get into his head, because what we know is about Sam is he's prone to these things, and it could affect him. Now, the 49ers on the other side, they're getting Fred Warner back. That's a good thing. But they lost Kittle.
Yeah,
that was a big loss.
I'm actually that game is what shocked me the most, that they beat the Eagles after losing Kittle like very early in the game. It's like that's crazy.
God, when they showed that slow motion replay and you saw his calf, like I was like, oh no, it's his Achilles. That poor guy, man, he cannot stay on the field.
But he can stay on the deer. He could do pizza commercials.
Yeah, that's right. Little Caesars. Pizza. Should the Packers fire LaFleur?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're going to talk to the Packers expert.
All right.
I proposed this a long time ago. No, about a week ago. I told you guys, if the Packers fire LaFleur, the perfect hire would be Harbaugh.
Okay.
Too late.
But it's too late for that. So I guess Mr. Stuck on Hair is going to be with me for another year.
Yeah, we call him Mr. Perfect Haircut. It looks like he gets his haircut every day. He probably does. That's a tough call. I mean, this year, losing Micah Parsons changed their whole defensive scheme. I mean, let's face it. So, boy, I don't know that when you lose 4 down the stretch and then the collapse in the playoff game like that.
5 in a row.
Yeah, well, that makes it 5 in a row. And all 3 of those Bears games played out exactly the same way. All 3 of them. The first one, the Bears almost tied the game and went into overtime, but that pass by Caleb was underthrown.
Right.
But the same thing happened. That they came back. And then the second time they came back, put in overtime, won the game. And then the third time they came back and beat them in the playoffs. So, that's a tough call. He's starting to remind me of what I just went through in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's frustrating because I was talking about this with, Chop.
That's 7 in a row, man. Yeah.
Cold people.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's
I don't know.
This guy's right. He's very. It's becoming very Steeler-esque in Green Bay. That's. I don't know. You've got to be frustrated, Bruce. I mean,
well, the thing is, though, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line, you're pounding the ball. Why would you go for 3 passes in a row with 5 minutes left? And the great Kazoo, he had a good game against Chicago. Kazoo came through. I like that. Kazoo came through. Anyway, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, no, well, the passing game was working until it didn't, but I don't know. There's just this kind of can't get over the hump thing going on to me with the Packers. And I guess you give him one more year. Of course, there's that talk again that they're going to extend him and then trade him to Pittsburgh or something. So I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything new. I'm looking right now.
So back to this game. Seattle beat San Francisco in the final game of the year, 13-3 in San Francisco, which gave them the number 1 seed.
Right.
And locked the whole thing up. So I don't know. This is tough. Let's check the old DraftKings board. And right now the 49ers are getting 7.
That's crazy.
That is cray. I'm going to check the old Seattle weather here. Bada bing, bada ba boom, bing, bam, boom. Oh, come on.
Legion of Boom, baby.
It's too good of a
Let's see tonight. Let's see, 8 o'clock. Come on, 43 degrees, 9-mile-an-hour winds.
He's like, that's too good.
That's too good.
And they're playing in that stadium. It's going to get loud.
It is going to get loud. Yeah. So I think the question comes down to, can Christian McCaffrey put the team on his back and carry them again? I don't know.
Yeah, with that, the Seattle defense is actually good. It's like with that defense, I'm not sure if he can just do it by himself.
Yeah, I don't know if receivers like DeMarcus Robertson is going to have a game like that again, or Jawan Jennings. They're a little thin there. So
this is what happened. What has been helping and will help Sam Darnold in this game. It's like he doesn't have to do a whole lot just by himself because that whole team is solid all around. So as long as he doesn't just put the ball on the ground constantly or just throw it to the other team, they should be okay because their defense is that good.
And to me, this guy right here is the X factor. So this guy could make the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But 7 points is a lot. So I'm going to take the 49ers with the points, Seattle to win the game. I think it'll be a little closer than 7.
I agree 110%. You have to remember one thing, though. What was it 2 weeks ago? San Francisco was playing for everything. They could have had the Super Bowl, but Seattle said, nope. In San Francisco, they walked up there, smacked them upside the head a couple of times, and walked away and said, "Not today, baby."
Yeah, and that was for not only the number 1 seed, but San Francisco could have stayed home all the way through
all the way through. Yeah,
all the way to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that was a weird game.
It was just like it was an old school game
for the 49ers offense, especially. Wow, But I'm with you. I think it's too many points, and I still think Seattle's going to pull it out. But I'll take the points with 49ers.
Yeah, I think we diagnosed it with Glinzer last week that the reason San Francisco looked so bad in that game was because they wore those ass black uniforms.
Yeah, didn't wear those against Philly, did they?
No, they did not. Those were what were they?
Adam Schefter reports that the New York Giants and John Harbaugh are still working on finalizing a deal with the hopes that the Giants can introduce them at a Tuesday press conference, but they're not there yet.
Wow.
9:19 this morning.
Yep, I just saw that, and he just updated to the Jaguars are interviewing Grant Udinsky today. Or Jaguars OC Grant Udinski's interviewing with Cleveland today. Sorry. This coffee is not working. Foggy mess today. Holy crap.
Just remember one thing: your coffee wants to be your everything. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh,
Not easy Gibb
not
again.
really helping.
Tomorrow, 3:00 on ESPN, the worldwide leader in whatever.
Holy
that would be your Joe Buck and Troy Aikman game.
Oh yeah, Troy Aikman going down and helping the Dolphins, huh?
Yeah, I like Troy. I was watching the game Monday night with my brother, and we were laughing because Troy made so many like backhanded.
I like it when he just lets it go. It's like
passive aggressive, remarks about how bad the Steelers are. Like when the Steelers turned CJ Stroud over on their own 20. So the Steelers get the ball first and 10 on the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they end up kicking a field goal. And Troy goes, "Well, that drive kind of stalled out. They just ran 8 plays and went 4 yards."
Didn't that happen twice? And one time they actually went on 4th down and didn't get anything out of that.
Yes. The Steelers turned Stroud over 3 times in the first half and got 3 total points out of it. And that's because they got the ball on the 20. So they didn't have to go, and they got stuck there and kicked a field goal. It's like, yeah.
Well, Stroud definitely needs to do something different for sure. But,
well, if Stroud plays like that again, they're toast.
Yep.
If a real quarterback played against the Steelers last week, it's 46-0. That was pathetic.
That game was painful. That game was painful.
Steelers are bad, man. I told you. I kept telling you all year, and you guys didn't believe me.
I believed you.
We believed in your Pittsburgh Steelers.
Your Pittsburgh
Steelers.
Where the draft is happening this following. Yeah,
it's happening in Pittsburgh. Your Steelers are involved.
In 95 days. 95 days. Okay. This game's going to be interesting. This game's kind of hard to call.
Especially with that defense playing like that for Houston. Wow.
Yeah. And, the Patriots had such a light schedule this year. It's kind of like, are they who they appear to be, or are they really tier 2?
Yeah. And that last week's game against the Chargers, that their offense didn't do much at all.
No.
Right.
No. This is going to be interesting.
I'm a little bit worried about them.
The key is going to come down to, I think, the New England running game, because I don't think, well, for a couple of things. One, that Houston pass rush. Well, I mean, look what they did to Aaron Rodgers last week, and especially in the second half. The problem here, too, is the coaching. The Steelers have all year long have made no second half adjustments, and that's when Houston feasted off of them. That's when a lot of teams feasted off Pittsburgh. They don't make any adjustments. New England's got a better coaching staff. But Josh McDaniel's got to figure out a way to either get the ball out of May's hands really quickly, short passing game, or to substitute for the run or use the run. It's going to be hard to go deep on this team. They cover so well, and that defensive line can get to the quarterback in less than 3 seconds. So
they are so freaking quick.
Savage. They're savage.
Although I'll say this, Drake May is a little bit more escapable than Rodgers is, obviously.
Well, yeah.
So I may give him an extra, I don't know, second and a half.
Edson, my 79-year-old mom can escape better than Aaron Rodgers can.
Right. So he's only, he's very young, only his second year, so he can move around really well. So that may give him a little bit of a extra time, but you're right. They're not going to go deep for very much against them.
No. And when they can, will be off a play action pass or something. If they can get the running game,
yeah,
you can play action and then take a shot downfield. But I think this is going to be one of these ugly slogs for at least 3 quarters of this game. Houston blew them out last time they played.
Yeah,
121. The big problem on the Houston side is Nico Collins is out.
Right,
concussion. Which was weird. He concussed himself falling on his face. Did you see that?
No.
I saw that.
He fell on his face, head first. It hit his forehead. That was the end of
I
it.
wonder if if the actual real damage was done earlier in the game and he just kept, that wasn't taken care of, and it's just finally got to him. Because there was a hit, a hard hit earlier on where it looked like he was kind of a little bit wobbly, and they didn't bring him into the tent or anything like that, and you just shook him off. So I wonder if that just got worse.
DraftKings has it right now. Houston getting 3. Now let's check the old weather, shall we?
No snow.
I got invited to this game. My friend Kelly asked me if I wanted to go for 3. And I said no.
Really?
I felt bad. I said no really fast.
You want to know?
Well, I just don't want to sit out in the cold for 2 teams I just don't give a flying F about. Here we go. A bit of afternoon snow.
But it's the next big franchise that the next Kansas City Chiefs are playing right now.
No, stop, Edson, stop, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
The evil empire is back.
Yeah. That's what I was saying this week. I was talking to a friend of mine, this lady that works with me. Her name is Tuesday. I was saying it was like watching Belichick come back to life during that during the Patriots game. It's like such a slog. It was like, okay. And you hear that damn. It's like two mooses mating with each other up in New England. It's like, okay, it's third down. And then you have the Minutemen that came actually from the Revolutionary War shooting off their guns. We scored the touchdown. Sit down and shut up.
You just hit every reason I said no in 2.5 seconds. It's not that I'm not interested in watching the game, and of course I'd love to go to a live NFL game. It's I don't want to sit there with 80,000 Patriots fans screaming and yelling and acting like morons and listening to all that crap. Yeah, no.
Right.
Potential for snow accumulation during the football game.
And screaming dynasty all like over and over.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, I hate that team.
I just want to see one thing out of Mike Vrabel. I want Mike Vrabel to come to the coach and say, "We're on to Cincinnati." Yeah. All right. Well,
that game was painful.
There's potential for a little snow. That works in Patriots' favor too. The Houston doesn't have a running game either, so they're weak at quarterback. They don't have a running game, and their best receivers.
Receivers out. Yep.
So
I'm still taking Houston though.
You know what?
I'm taking Houston with the points, and I think there's a good chance they'll win. But I think it's kind of either up in the air about the win. But I'm going to take the points though.
It's a clean sweep. I also have Houston +3 written down here.
And by the way, I've took San Francisco in the other game, even though Seattle's going to win.
Oh, with the points.
Yeah, with the points. The points are crazy.
Yeah, 7's a lot, man. Especially with this Sam Darnold news. That's
watch 35-7 at the end of the world. We're like, what the heck happened?
Edson, I'm going to have Chop call you.
Yeah, because that's what happens in the NFL. Every time everybody just jumps in on one thing, something blows up.
Yeah, watch the money line. When the money line starts moving, yeah. All right. What do we got left here?
Oh, yeah, the other game.
We have the Chop game.
6:30 tomorrow night on NBC. Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth.
I like Tirico.
I do
like
too.
Tirico too.
But Collinsworth gets on my nerves sometimes. You just want to go up there and slap him.
Collinsworth will be telling everyone how Caleb Williams and Matt Stafford remind him of Patrick Mahomes, his new crush. It's in Soldier Field in Chicago.
And check out the weather. The weather's going to be, you're going to be happy about this.
Well, let's see.
Is it snow?
Chicago, Illinois. Oh, I see Wintercast dot here. Oh, that's Saturday. Let's go to Sunday. Sunday. Kids getting free.
The monster truck full. At the Harvard Civic Center. Be there.
The grave digger.
Sorry.
Wow, 4 degrees. Real feel minus 14. Wow.
That's real football, baby.
No snow though. Only flurries.
No, they had snow. They had snow earlier this week. In fact, it's snowing right now in the DMV.
Really?
Yeah, it just started. The flurries are starting.
The bundle up for the football game. It says, "Holy moly! Wow, wind gust at 30 miles an hour." Okay, well, the Rams got their work cut out for them.
Boy, that kicking game's going to be.
Wow.
They better bring the. They better not do any special teams like last week. That punting game is going to be bad. Kicking
This is
game.
going to really, really slow down passing games. This is going to be a game on the ground, and wow.
I don't know though, because Puka Nacua just goes everywhere, so you can still do the short passing game with him.
That's true. That's true. The Kyren Williams didn't really go anywhere last week. Their running game looked awful against Carolina.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. Wow, that weather really does change everything, huh? -5. Remember that game? You'll remember this, Bruce. The Giants Green Bay playoff game when Tom Coughlin's face was like falling off.
We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that game.
I'm just talking about how cold it was and how Tom.
We don't want to talk about that game. We're done.
Shatter his face. Like, that was crazy.
That was the 2007 playoffs. It was the final game that Brett Favre played for Green Bay. He throws a pass, interception across his body. And a friend of mine, Angela, who just passed away a couple of days before that, was a big Giants fan.
Oh.
And the Giants won. And the worst part of that thing, the Giants won the game. But the worst part of that whole situation was I was watching it in Connecticut at a friend's house, and there were two TVs on, and one of them had a 5-second delay.
Oh.
So I heard the other TV, other people screaming, and the ball still being lined up on the TV I'm watching.
Don't you hate that? I hate when that happens in a sports bar. Like, they'll have
yeah.
And like one TV's ahead of the other one. Yeah, that's
right.
Crazy. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, but you know what though? They were doing God's work, because then the Giants went and beat the undefeated Patriots in the Super Bowl.
That's right. That's the only saving grace.
Yeah.
Although, wouldn't it have been better if Green Bay went and beat the Patriots?
That wouldn't have happened. The Giants were the only team that could play them that year. Remember? The Giants went toe-to-toe with them. There's the only team that could hang with them in the regular season. Remember that?
And they almost beat them in the regular season. That was the Randy Moss game where Randy Moss went crazy.
Yeah. Wasn't it like 35-31 finals?
Yeah.
I think it was 38-35.
Or 38.
Yeah, it was very close. It was very close.
High scoring.
Well, it all comes down to what we've seen a lot lately of what the one thing the team can do to beat the other one is the 4-man rush gets to the quarterback. It's like you saw Kansas City get beat by that, and with the Eagles last year, and with Tampa Bay like a couple years ago. So it's like, if you can, which is why we talked about Houston a little while ago, if you can get the 4 linemen to get to the quarterback, you have a big advantage.
That's a great point, Edson. And that's a lot of talk right now on Pittsburgh radio is, are they going to go to a 4-3 going forward, away from the 3-4, because they're getting crushed up the middle. They're getting, it's not working anymore. And, it looks like back when the Steel Curtain was winning all those Super Bowls, they were a 4-3 defense.
Yeah, that was I was about to ask you about that, because I was watching some old highlights. I mean, you could not run against Pittsburgh back in the day.
No.
There was one game, I think it was 73. Their defense was like unstoppable until O.J. Simpson ran for 275 yards against them.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Chuck Noll said, that's not going to happen again. And their defense got an attitude. They were hurting people.
Yeah, they were. Did I mention Jack Lambert follows me on X? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Jack. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Oh, look at that injury, man! If Stafford goes down, they're in trouble, because Garoppolo's
Garoppolo, yeah, he got hurt in practice or something yesterday too. This is a big one though. Kevin Dotson's coming back.
Yeah.
And that might help that running game that looked so bad last week against the Carolina Panthers. I mean, that and their special teams were just got a punt block.
We talked about how special teams play was going to be a difference, and man, they almost gave that game away.
Previous matchup, Chicago beat them 24-18 in Chicago. So my big fear is with the weather being that cold. Like last year, the Rams went into Philadelphia in a snowstorm and almost pulled it out. They took a shot in the end zone at the end of the game. It was incomplete, game over. If it was a situation like that where it's like 32 degrees, snow, I'd give the Rams more of a shot. This minus 14 with 30-mile-an-hour winds. Ow, boy, yeah. I don't know. I might have to change my pick. Current odds from DraftKings sit at the Rams. Rams are favored minus 4.5 in Chicago.
I hate that half.
Well, it's the thing too, where you've got a battle-tested playoff Super Bowl winning quarterback against a second-year guy who, look, how many comeback wins have the Bears had? 7 now? 7 this year?
Yeah.
At some point, that's going to run. You can't spot a team, a 2-score, 3-score lead every week and expect to come back and win in the fourth quarter. You just can't keep doing that. The bill comes due, and I think it comes due this week. Although the weather's really starting to scare me. I just don't know.
I got you think that scares you. Listen to this. I'm picking Chicago.
Wow. That is scary.
I'm sorry, Bruce. For the viewers at home, can you repeat that?
For Chop, can you repeat that?
I soloed you your full screen. Can you say that again?
I'm picking Chicago. But just remember one thing. The Bears still suck.
Wow.
So you're saying the Rams will just suck more this coming season?
No, I'm just taking the points. I'm just doing the points. That's the thing. I'm just doing it directly, but just because of the points.
Yep.
I'm gonna hate myself for doing this because I had LA minus 4.5. After looking at that weather forecast, I'm with you, Bruce. This is gonna be tighter than that, so I'm taking Chicago with the points. And now they always say never scribble out your answer and change it. Go with your first answer, but I don't know, man. And Stafford hurt his hand last week too. That's another thing.
But Stafford's played in cold weather before because when he was with Detroit, that's what they kept on emphasizing on sports radio this week.
Yeah, I still think it's going to come down to these two running games. Which one's going to be more effective? And Chicago's got that two-headed monster.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This is tough. But you lean 4.5's a lot with those conditions, and I don't think that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should go back to the Rams.
Keith, you're winning our league so far for sports picks in the postseason. Do what Edson does. Wait till the game's over and then go, oh, wait a minute. I never thought of that. And then make your pick.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Well, because I could see a touchdown.
Never happened.
I could see it as a touchdown difference too, but something tells me with the weather conditions, it might be like a 13-10 or a 16-13 kind of thing. I don't know. Boy. I'll go with the change. I'll take Chicago with the points. What do you got, Edson?
Well, in my quest to be in last place in the playoffs, I'm sticking with the Rams. Even giving the points, I'm very worried about that half point. I was more confident with 4, but now 4.5 is like gonna kill me. But I'm just gonna stick with them. I mean, not doing that well anyway. So
yeah,
I mean, both teams have to deal with the cold weather. It's not just the Rams. So
no, I know, but
I hate when people bring up Stafford against the Bears all those years. It's like, yeah, he was playing in a Detroit team that was totally different than the current Rams team. But given that, I'm still very worried about how the Rams have played in the last, third, fourth of the season, special teams. And just kind of like not doing as well as the earlier part of the season. That's still very worrisome in general, but I'll just stick with them.
And if they were smart, and I don't know if what they're doing, but I'd be in Chicago already.
Yeah,
I would have been in Chicago like Wednesday. Just out there like in shorts and get acclimated to it. And
yeah, that would have been.
You got to figure out a way to condition yourself because they're going to be leaving 65, 70 degrees and coming into that.
And I also wonder with McVay and Ben Johnson if this is going to be one of those like who can out cute the other one, because they love to come up with their little wrinkles and their little. It's like
great point.
Put that aside, because Ben Johnson almost gave that game away just by doing that type of stuff. Just play the cold weather game. Don't be doing that. But I bet you're going to see a couple of plays like that.
Yeah, flea flickers, or they both like to do that thing where they throw the pass short to a tight end or running back, and then they pitch it back to the quarterback.
I know they're going to want to do that.
Yeah. Well, as much as I hate this, I mean, Chop and I was telling you guys, Chop and I watched the Packers and the other team's game last week. And as much as I hate, people are like, how can you guys, and you guys appreciate this, that was real football. It was cold outside. You could see their breath. NFC North, the old black and blue division, two teams that have been playing against each other forever, just pounding and beating the hell out of each other. That's real football to me. On the grass, and just like get out there and play football.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little disappointed in these weather forecasts, because I want to see some elements.
I want to see some blood.
I like snow games. I love watching football in the snow.
Yeah, I like playing football in the snow too. Football in the snow is fun.
It is.
Oh, memories. Can't do that anymore.
Yeah. So here's your playoff bracket as it stands. Steelers are out. Jaguars are out. Chargers are out. Panthers are out. Oh, that Panthers game. Yeah. Tell me that. Like this wild card weekend, with the exception of the final game on Monday night, the Steelers-Texans game, which it was 7-6 for 3 quarters, but it was a really dull. It was a battle of ineptitude. The other 5 games were phenomenal. Every single one of them. Even the Bears and the Packers.
Except for the Patriots game.
Yeah, the Chargers and the Patriots was okay, but
the Patriots Chargers was a little dull, but it was close. It was a close
until towards the end.
Late in the second half. But
they couldn't just. I mean, Herbert was just running for his life the whole time.
Edson, you and I talked about it last week. Usually, every year, all the wild card games are horrible blowouts. Every single one of them. So it was nice to see something different. So hopefully, we get the same thing this week with this divisional round.
Mm-hmm.
It brings us to the final 4, man. What happened? Where'd it go?
What happened to the season?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And just for reminders, by the way, just for bonus points, let's quickly talk about this Monday night.
Yes.
Miami against Indiana for all the marbles. And it's in Miami. It's a home game for the Hurricanes. Not to use a stupid hurricane pun, but I think they're going to get their doors blown in.
What's the?
I really do.
The point spread right now. I probably hasn't.
Indiana -8.5. It's right here. Okay. Let me zoom this in a little bit here. Oops, wrong one.
That's actually not as outrageous as I thought it would be, but okay.
Yeah. So there you go. You got Miami -8.5. Over unders 47.5. I think Fernando, who looks marvelous, is going to show everybody why he's gonna be the number 1 draft pick by the Raiders. And that poor kid, who's a great kid, is gonna go get stuck in Las Vegas. That's horrible.
Well, I mean, he could be with the Jets. That would be the alternative.
But I think New York would be a better place for him.
Maybe. I mean, they haven't, quarterbacks recently haven't done very well there, but
no offense to people who live in Las Vegas, but yeah. So I after watching Indiana just dismantle Oregon Like,
that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was insane.
Throughout that game, Bruce, like it got away so quickly, you know, and I was like, I'm going to shut this off, you know, at least by halftime. And then I kept watching it and I kept going, why am I not shutting this off? I'm asking myself in my brain, like, dude, why are you not shutting this off? It's over. And it was, I want to see how many points Indiana can score.
Can't turn it off. Can't turn away.
Right. You couldn't. I was like, they're going to hit 70. This is crazy. And by the way, Dante Moore, the quarterback for Oregon, decided to go back to school next year.
He's like, yeah, I mean, if I'm going to get this bad, I'm not going to the pros right now.
No, because I know I'm not going to get picked for a while.
And it's funny because I was
I'm going to go to the Jets.
Well, that's where I was
getting
going.
even more pummeled.
That's where I was going because I was talking to our buddy Paul, Jets fan Paul, and I said, you don't want this kid. He's not NFL. To me, he didn't. Out of the 4 remaining quarterbacks in college football, he looked like the worst. And he was projected to go number 2.
Yeah, he was.
And he looked awful. I said, the guy you want is Trinidad Chambliss. That's the guy you want.
Oh, he's good. He's really good.
They're going to screw up and take Dante Moore because that's what they will do. And when I was surprisingly, and I never listened to WFAN, but for whatever reason, I had FAN on driving home from the gym the other day when it was announced Dante Moore was going back to Oregon. And the hosts go, that just saved the Jets. They're saying we would have picked him.
Yeah, good point. That's what happened.
But apparently it's a stupid move too, because I guess I forgot who it is, but some high profile quarterback just transferred into Oregon. So Dante Moore could go back and lose his job now.
He could.
But
yeah. But with the current situation now, what he's gonna get $4 or $5 million for being there?
Yeah, 6, I think, right?
So what's his downside?
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
He'll get drafted next year by probably the Jets because they'll suck again. So, look, people have been raving about Carson Beck. I don't know. I wasn't really blown away by him either. I mean, they won the game. It was a good game. Miami.
I think the Steelers are going to take him next year.
They could end up with him. No, they could.
I'm just kidding.
I
haven't even looked at any kind of draft stuff.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. If the Steelers take Carson Beck, what's going to happen with Terry Hanratty? Or is that too early?
Oh, no.
Wow.
I'm not sure the Steelers are going to go for a quarterback in this draft. It depends. I mean, we're going to have a new coach and a new coaching staff. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, do something. Or did they re-sign Aaron Rodgers again?
No, he's going to retire. He's going
to retire. He's going to retire, and he's going to go to Green Bay, sign a 1-day contract, and then retire.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right about
They
that.
agree to it. Yeah,
and he was sobbing, and the only reason he went to Pittsburgh was because of Tomlin. He said that. So,
well, yeah. But once he's gone, that's it.
Yeah, and the Steelers are picking so far down. And this quarterback coming into this year's draft, everybody was like quarterback, and now like
yeah, I agree.
Down to like 2 of them. It's Fernando and Trinidad Chambliss are the 2 front runners, and maybe Carson Beck, but you know. And then you look at this draft. So the Raiders need a quarterback, the Jets need a quarterback, the Cardinals need a quarterback. Boom, boom, boom. All 3 of them are gone right there. So,
yep.
The Steelers are picking 21st because that's what happens when you're 10-7 every year.
Yeah,
they're always picking in the 20s. It's going to be interesting because, and believe it or not, as a Steelers fan, I'm looking forward to a 5-win season so we can fix this thing and start over. That's how we got Ben Roethlisberger. That's what has to happen. So we will see. But yeah, it's amazing how the Jets slid into that number 2 pick too. Weren't they like 5 all year long? And then the Giants win their last game and slip all the way to 5.
That's it.
Jets vault up to 2. So yeah, if the Jets don't take Chambliss, they're idiots. And then again, I don't know if I want the Jets to take Chambliss because they can't develop them.
That's the problem. It's like,
right.
Who's going to develop them? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Cliff Kingsbury.
Well, if the Jets were smart, but the Jets
were smart. Yep.
Then we're talking about the Jets. Yeah.
The Jets are in a tough spot. Edson and I talked about it last week too, because Aaron Glenn kind of deserves to be a one and done. Not kind of, he does.
Mm-hmm.
But after what they did to Robert Saleh the year before, firing him in the middle of the year because Aaron Rodgers told them to. Let's face it, Aaron Rodgers told them to. And then you can't have a one and like it shows no continuity. It shows no faith.
Who's gonna want to go there
in the system? No, they're not going to get anybody good. So they've got to kind of almost fall on the sword for another year. Hang on to Aaron Glenn. Hope that he figures it out. And then if he doesn't, then you can make the change. But they're kind of stuck. And
yeah, I mean, the coaches that get hired by them are like, well, the family's like, oh, we're gonna have to move again. And like, no, just stay right here. We'll be back next year. Don't worry about it. Just, no need to pull out of high school or anything.
The ownership is so bad there, and that's why year after year you see the same teams at the top. Year after year, Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Titans, Giants, Browns. Sad. Look at where the Chiefs are picking this year, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's great. That's interesting.
They might go for a quarterback if there's one there that they like.
I think they're going to bring in a veteran next year, I think. Well,
yeah.
I mean, both their quarterbacks ruptured their ACLs. I mean, they're probably not going to. The earliest Mahomes will be back, I would think, is October.
Mm-hmm.
And same with Minshew. So they might have to bring in a Kirk Cousins or something for
Joe Flacco
or Kyler Murray, somebody like that, just to hold them over until Mahomes comes back.
I mean, the Rams have to pick a quarterback sometime soon too.
Yeah, Stafford's getting a little long in the tooth. If he wins the whole thing, does he walk away?
I would.
I'd say yeah.
Yeah.
But the worst part of this whole, and Edson told me this, and it's very painful to talk about, but as much as we want to see it, there's going to be no SoFi signings to some playoff season for the rest of the year.
I know.
That is terrible.
And the funny thing is, though, Edson, I didn't tell you this. The funny thing is, after you texted me that, a commercial came on for SoFi Insurance. I'm like, Edson.
Oh man, that's funny.
That was brutal.
By the way, I just want to point this out so that I could be proven right once again that this is the guy that is going to be the next superstar coach in the league. Nate Scheelhaas.
Wow.
Yeah, he's their passing game coordinator for the Rams right now. And people are comparing him to the Liam Cohens of the world, Kyle Shanahan's of the world. I don't know if he's ready for head coach quite yet, but what I'm hoping is the Steelers hire Chris Shula, and Shula brings this dude along to be the offensive coordinator. I would love to see the Steelers become a high-flying, high-powered offense for the first time in 15 years. That would be nice. But yeah, I keep hearing him on the more I read and see about him. I'm like, this is the guy, the next big superstar in the league, the next Ben Johnson. This is him. Nate Scheelhaas.
Okay.
Remember that name.
Although, Bruce, if San Francisco does pull off the win and the Rams win, wouldn't the next game be at SoFi or no? Were the Rams lower seated than or the
that could happen. You're right. If it's
why?
You better hope there's no pumpkin showing.
Wow. If the Rams and the Niners end up in the championship game, it will be in LA. How about that?
I'm gonna go step on the rake.
How about that? As Mel Allen used to say. All right, let me just check the Shefty board real quick before we sign.
Yeah.
Oh. Ruh-roh, Scoob. Here we go. Are you ready for this?
Breaking news.
Sam Darnold hasn't thrown a football since he hurt his oblique on Thursday.
SoFi.
The Seahawks believe but don't know he will be okay to start tonight's game against the 49ers.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Backup Drew Lock took all the reps the past 2 days and is ready if needed. Oh
There will be a SoFi.
God.
Edson, what have you done?
I mean, this is clear. What the? Is he really that anxious where he's like, no, don't put me out there. No, don't. I know what's going to happen. Don't put me out there.
Look at this first reply. If it means Kubiak's the Falcons head coach earlier, I'm delighted to hear this. Kubiak better come up with something, man, because if they got to go with Drew Lock, they're screwed.
That's crazy. That's a really crazy.
Remember, Fred Warner's coming back.
Oh, man.
I mean, they do have a good defense, but geez.
Wow.
I didn't see this coming.
Shefty with the bomb. Falcons interviewing Stefanski. That'd be a good fit. Yeah, wow. Wow.
I got nothing.
Sam's hurt worse than we thought, and you thought they were, well, they still might be sandbagging. You never know.
Wow.
To protect Sam.
That'll suck for him because he gets his, he's played really great all season long, and he gets his chance, and this happens.
4,000 yards passing this year.
Mm-hmm.
That really is bad.
And as we've seen, he overcame a lot of his demons. He brought them back several times in the fourth quarter this year.
Yep.
Where in the past he would collapse. So
that's not even. Oh,
wow!
This game's tonight, right? Yeah. So we'll know.
Yeah.
Tonight. Okay.
Yeah. Good. Keep your eye on that as the day goes on. Don't be surprised if somewhere around 5:00 Eastern, Drew Lock is announced as the starter.
Yep.
And watch the point spread change. Now let's just put it out there. We can change our picks before the game starts. Just text each other to keep it honest.
Edson, you heard that, right? Before the game start. Before the game start, Edson.
Let me see. I'm going to refresh the DraftKings and see if it's still 7. 49ers plus 7. Sam Darnold doesn't play. That's going to move immediately. So keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah. Wow.
Just want to bring up a quick little baseball note too. The freaking Mets got Bo Bichette.
Yep, I saw that yesterday.
Duh!
Well, because they lost out on who they lose out on? Tucker.
Yeah, because they went to the Dodgers for that unbelievable contract.
Yeah, and Bregman. Where did Bregman sign again? Bregman went to.
Where did he go?
Went to the Cubs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The friggin' Mets.
Well, I know you all have missed it, so I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to do the shout outs, and go ahead.
Wait.
Which one?
Wait.
It's time for that time. Bruce's trivia time.
Okay, I'll do that first.
All right. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one.
Yeah, well. What NBA player married himself as a publicity stunt for his book?
What the hell?
Dennis Rodman.
That's right.
I had to think of the biggest weirdo.
That is bad.
Who has won the most Hart Memorial trophies in NHL history?
Gretzky.
That's right. And what NFL team was decided by a public vote? NFL's team name.
NFL team name decided by a public vote.
Right.
The Commanders.
Yeah, right.
He's like, yeah, right.
They did, didn't they? Hold a naming.
No.
The Packers.
No.
Well, they're owned publicly, so I figured.
No.
The Saints.
No.
The Steelers.
No, it's the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh,
really? I would have never guessed that. I would have gone through 31 other teams first.
Okay.
Do I get 32 guesses?
Yeah, we'll be here for 32 hours, but please continue.
Not a bad round of trivia.
Okay.
All right.
And that, go ahead.
Out to you. It's Bruce's shout out segment.
Okay. Get well, Boop. Happy for Mom's new place. Move church. For the fellowship. R.I.P. to my boss, Steve, who would have had his birthday yesterday. And hi to my friend Terry, who might be watching. You never know. That's it.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, he was a good dude.
I'll do a shout out to my buddy Jimmy Bell, who's celebrating his 68th birthday soon, and Nancy.
And there was much rejoicing.
It's okay. I'm still in shock. I picked a Bears, so I need to start drinking again. I need to see if I got some NyQuil in the house.
And I'll just say, thanks to the Sam Darnold thing, SoFi is back on the menu, boys.
I'm going to say this about the Chicago Bears.
Bears are what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in the preseason like it's bullshit? We played them in the third game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
Oh my God. That's another great one. These guys are great. You want to crown them?
I think the best press conference was one of the funniest ones was what was his name? John McKay. I think it was John McKay when he was the coach of the
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah.
So how did you compensate for what happened? Well, we didn't run the ball. Anything else? They scored 59 points against you. What do you say about that? Well, we couldn't run the ball and we couldn't tackle. And we couldn't throw either. So besides that, we had a well-played game.
We got how to tackle.
That was almost as good as Mara,
Right.
Sack. So, all right.
Diddly poo squat.
Diddly poo squat. And we have to do it before we go. Enjoy the...
I don't know. All I know is we threw 4 interceptions and fumbled once. 1 interception they returned for a touchdown. 3 others were in our end of the field where they scored points. That's all I know. That's inexcusable. Inexcusable. Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
That never gets old.
Me every time.
But the thing is, though, you have to realize I asked you guys this, we weren't sure. Was Peyton Manning quarterbacking then?
I don't know if that was his first year or not.
Yeah, I don't know who he's calling out when he says 4 interceptions.
It might have been Jim Harbaugh.
Or Jeff George.
Or Jeff George. Oh, it might have been Jeff
No, that would make it more sense because he used to throw him like it was like going out of style.
I'm going to try to figure that out. I'm going to do some research on that. So, but all right. That's all I got.
That's all for me.
That's all for me. Enjoy the games, everyone. Hang on. Let me get to this.
No, yes, the joyfulness is over. The joyfulness is over.
Thanks for watching GeekTime TV. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure to check the little bell icon anytime someone from our network drops new content here. Want some GeekTime swag? Check out the merchandise available in the GeekTime TV store, linked in the channel description below. Share GeekTime TV with friends, and as always, thank you for your support. We'll see you soon.